3. Stell's just in the shower. Again, clean up the goggles, got some gear set out, tidy everything up, head out for brekkie again. We're going to some cafe. I reckon everyone's going to be feeling pretty sore today. I've definitely got some rub marks on me everywhere. Stell's got a sore wrist and just general muscle soreness for everyone. I think we've done 340 odd Ks now. I haven't actually worked it out, but yeah, 340 Ks in the 2 days, and today's only a half day, or an extended half day, so probably another 100 Ks hopefully. Today's in the sand for the first half apparently, so that's going to be sick. So I'm going to keep cleaning my goggles, get it all ready, and then grab some brekkie. Morning, boys. Morning. How's everyone feeling? Who got stuck at the pub?
Fantastic.
Anyone get stuck at the pub? I'm looking at you.
If you go to room 1, there's a really good story in there.
Is there? I'm going to go find a good story.
Ends up this story isn't exactly YouTube friendly. It involves one of the boys picking up someone from the pub. So I'm going to leave it at that for now, and we're all going to head to breakfast.
Motorbike.
Here we go, geared up, ready to go. Woo! Everyone's warming up. About to head out for the day. Another good day, I reckon. Like I said, sand this morning, so should be bloody good. That sounded good.
Right guys, so we're about to lock the trailer. Everyone's got their gear in. All good. So over the dune this morning, just I don't know, maybe 6 or 7K.
As you can see, we got a hell of a lot of rain overnight. Little did we know though, there was a lot more coming.
All good? That was a good one.
Fucking sand everywhere.
Yeah.
After a short run down the beach, we met up with some fellas in the 4-wheel drives, and they decided they wanted to see us race. So the bag went down, we made a bit of an oval shape with them, and the race was on. Doing vlogs with so much running. I'm fucking pumped. Harder than riding. And here I was, just trying to mind my own business until someone decided to plough into me. Fucking hell, Stel, I just put my bike down, you crash into it. After a bit of time spent playing in the dunes, it was time to jump back on the beach and work our way towards lunch. While we were cruising down the beach, we all spotted this dune that looked too good to not go have a play on. We all thought it was good just riding up it. Sloots had a different idea. So after these river crossings is where our day took a bit of a turn for the worst. One of our mates decided to have a crash, and it was quite a big one. All good race?
Fucking hell.
I heard it was Kev's bike. Race has to be one of the toughest guys I've ever met. He rode another half an hour out after this. We sent him off in an ambulance thinking he would be alright, only to find out later on in the day that he actually had broken his hip in 3 places. So speedy recovery to him. Hopefully he's all good. And yeah, these things do happen on bikes, but we wouldn't have it any other way.
Always stealing my stuff.
My rag. It's my rag. Stop spitting on it. I'll spit on that.
Right in there, and then right across the front of the colours there's...
While we were waiting for the ambulance to race, we had some morning tea in this beautiful little beachside town. It was absolutely stunning. To be honest, everywhere in Tasmania just seemed to get better and better and better. But let's leave race behind and get back into the riding. Little did we know that there was a lot of rain coming our way. Oh, 2? He might have more green whistles.
Check 2, I'll go with it.
You're too slow.
Can we go?
Yeah, go mate.
See ya, race. We love you. That puts a bit of damper on the last day, but that's all right, we're out of here now. like I said, the rain was coming, and here it is. It's made the rest of the afternoon a bit hard to film, with obviously water droplets getting on the GoPro, but I've tried my best, so we'll see how it goes. Oh, the rain has made it like ice. Eventually we got a bit of a break in the weather, and even though the tracks were still slippery, they were definitely drying up and it was a bit easier to film. How was the rain, boys?
Good when it stopped.
It was great when it stopped. Bit moist, a couple of goggle cleans, and we're good to go. I might clean the GoPro too. That's probably better. Oh, darting now. There you have it. Quick fuel up, new gloves, and we're off. Apparently we've got another 70 Ks. Makes it 100 and something today. And I'll work it out properly later, but it'll be over 400 for the 3 days, which is a lot of time on a dirt bike. Look, man, no hands! I got a nice slippery hill for the boys to play on. Might even go for a walk. Stay.
You need slightly longer legs.
I definitely need longer legs. Been fucking
I got the back wheels.
tiny little fucking runners.
Yeah, you need the outriggers. Nice hill climb. Worst time, just got fucking walk up. Woo. We should have swapped bikes.
I was nearly wrecked.
Uh-oh. Give one an absolute drench event. Absolute carnage down there. Woohoo! Taking the hard line.
Oh, there's no which way to go.
Yeah, probably, but no one near as fun. Oh, do you want a hand? No one near as fun. Wow, I'm in the danger zone right now. Here we go, last one. Beep beep, motherfucker! Oh, how sick of the clouds! Man, the diversity we've had on this trip is something else. We've had dust, we've had rocks, we've had sand, rain, and now we're in the clouds. And tell you what, here comes Phil. And tell you what, bloody beautiful! Yeah, cannot recommend doing Dirt Trax tours enough. They are running a mint thing. I'll yeah, definitely be back. As we have been doing for the whole last 3 days, Stella and I decided to have a bit of a race on this last section of the day, and I took a Stella hotline, so let's see how it goes. Oh yeah, what a trip. That's it. 3 days of probably some of the better riding I've done in a long time. A lot of kilometres, a couple of broken boys, a couple of sore guys, but mostly happy. Yeah! Well done. You too. Only Stell. Oh yeah. Big Kev just really making himself at home down there.
My pants were starting to get really tight, so I was told to elevate the leg.
Oh, okay. High five. Oh yeah, give us a crack. Well earned beers. Thank you, darling. Oh, I can't do it with one hand.
Show.
How have we got the most useless fellows doing this?
Fuck off. Alright. Do we put the people in ambulances first?
Yeah, DNF first.
Yeah.
DNF.
Put
DNF next to it, didn't you?
Anyway. I start with one pair, I think. Oh, well, fuck off. It's
Tribal.
You were first.
Yeah. And then put in brackets. ACL.
Who was next to go? That was
Dory.
Solomon heart attack.
I can't laugh now.
Solomon Dory.
Dory. And then race.
Race for the hit.
Fuck, he must be old.
We should put the ages beside it too to make it even worse. Like they're all young cunts.
It looks bad when you look at it that way.
Who else stand out?
Alright, here we are with the boys that ran this awesome tour for us. Give us a bit of a rundown of how it runs and how to get in contact with you.
Right, so I'm Corey and this is Rick. We run Dirt Trax TAS, motorcycle adventure tours in Tassie. We basically cover the northeast on some pretty awesome trails in our local area. Yeah, so if you want to get in touch with us, either just jump on our website or Facebook page.
Yeah, beautiful. And there's Todd over there. He's run off. Oh, he's really run off. The sweep rider has left us, but he's over there.
Toddy's out going sweep riders.
He's
the main man.
nah, like I've been saying the whole weekend. You really run a good trip here. Been stoked with it. Yeah. No worries, thank you. Well, that's it. That was 3 episodes of riding in Tasmania. I'm going to grab myself a beer, crack it open and run through a couple of short stats with you just so you know what to expect if you decide to do it. So pretty much, the company's called Dirt Trax, and they ran a absolutely amazing tour. I honestly can't explain how smooth it all went. Awesome riding, awesome group of guys, good accommodation, good food, just really well prepared. I can't explain how well they did. So as far as the riding went, we did on day 1 175 kilometers, day 2 165 kilometers, and day 3, which was sort of a extended half day, back to where they run all this out of was 115 kilometers. So that totaled us out to 455 kilometers for the 3 days. Quite a lot of riding, really. There was fair bit of single tracks in there, a couple of techie bits, bit of road, bit of sand, beach, just a real array of everything you could possibly imagine. We spent 24.5 hours out on the bikes over those 3 days, and the actual run time on the bike was 12.5 hours. Obviously, you're never going to have run time more than half. Well, personally, I haven't. So I think that's quite good. We're obviously moving quite well through it all. There wasn't much, mucking around except for me getting a flat tire. As far as injuries go, so this is where it was a little bit bad. We had a buggered knee, which I believe, I'm not 100% sure, but I think it was possibly a torn ACL and a fractured top of the tibia. Again, not 100% sure, but I think that might be what happened. Then we had Race, who obviously had the bigger of the problems. He, after all of us thinking that he was alright, he ended up with a hip that broke in 3 places. Again, absolute madman to ride, you know, half an hour plus down the beach, through some singles, all the way back out to the car. Don't know how he did it, to be honest. That's really impressive. And then we had a few other little niggly things like Stell with his wrist, another fellow with another wrist, and then then from then on it was just pretty much, you know, your standard sort of cuts and bruises and that sort of stuff. Yeah, I would just like to thank, obviously, my personal fellas that helped me out a bit: ONPOINT Moto, WOLFEDEN CrossFit, CHRISTENSENS Motorcycles, and Bolt Everywhere. Without them, obviously all this stuff I do would be just a little bit more expensive again, and it would just make it sort of probably wouldn't be filming any of it. So hopefully that keeps happening. And yeah, if you liked what you're seeing, don't forget to like and subscribe, and hopefully I can keep pumping out some more. Yeah, for now, the next sort of bigger series, I suppose you call it, that I'm going to put out is my road to Hatta again. As you can see, training well for it. I managed to get in after a bit of fluffing about. They had a bit of an issue, the website crashed, but we got in, so I'll revisit the whole road to Hatta series. So I'll put the links to Dirt Trax, Moto Tours, and ONPOINT, CHRISTENSENS, WOLFEDEN, and Bolt Everywhere down in the description. Go check them out. You'd be silly not to. Thanks for watching. I hope you all enjoyed it. And cheers. Bottoms up.